Here's a detailed look at what is known so far about the 2026 Renault Captur/Captur and related updates. Some info is confirmed, some is based on official press, so future availability may depend on region. White heavy checkmark. What's confirmed? 1. New full hybrid powertrain, E-Tech 160. Replaces the earlier approximate 145 horsepower hybrid engine. Uses a larger 1.8-liter petrol engine plus hybrid components. Battery pack size increased, 1.4 kWh, up from 1.26 kWh. CO2 emissions reduced to 97 g/km. Better fuel efficiency, about 5% improvement. Faster acceleration, 0 to 100 km per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour, is over a second quicker. 2. Other powertrain options/mild hybrid. For the Symbioz model, related Renault SUV, there's a mild hybrid 1.3-liter turbo petrol, is almost equal to 140 horsepower, with a 6-speed manual. But for Captur itself, the big hybrid is the E-Tech 160 full hybrid. 3. Equipment/features enhancements. Feature details. Electric parking brake with auto hold. Now standard on all trims of Captur. Adaptive cruise control plus speed limiter. Included on mid-range, techno, trims and above for hybrid versions. Higher towing capacity. Increased from 750 kg to 1000 kg. Advanced driver assistance/safety tech. Esprit Alpine trim adds blind spot recognition, lane centering, occupant safe exit, rear detection with emergency lane keeping assist, rear cross traffic alert, child locking, etc. 4. Design/tech refreshes. While much of the 2025 facelift carries into 2026, improvements include updated transmission behavior, smoother shifting, motorway mode for quieter, more responsive driving. E-shifter is now standard across all trims. Warning: what's not yet confirmed/likely region dependent. Exact trim levels offered will vary by country. Some features standard in Europe/UK may be optional elsewhere. Plug-in hybrid, PHEV, or fully electric variants for 2026 Captur aren't clearly confirmed across all markets. Most publicized updates focus on full hybrid and mild hybrid. Prices will depend heavily on local taxes, import costs, incentives, etc. The UK pricing is known for some trims, for example, E-Tech 160 version from £25, £195. Magnifying glass tilted left. What this means in practice. The 2026 Captur will be more efficient, with lower emissions and better hybrid performance. More safety/driver assist tech, especially in higher trim versions, bringing features that were earlier optional closer to standard. Better towing capacity makes it more versatile. More refinement in driving, quieter motorway mode, smoother transmission, improves comfort. I couldn't find reliable confirmed prices yet specifically for the 2026 Renault Captur in US or Japan, but here are what I discovered plus what they imply, and some estimates. Magnifying glass tilted left. What I found. Japan. The 2025 Captur is listed in Japan around 4,676,070 Japanese yen. Several variants of Captur in Japan are priced between about 1,057,000 Japanese yen and 1,490,000 Japanese yen in listings, though some of those seem to use older model years or appear to be trimmed down/spec versions. These lower values likely omit import taxes, options, or refer to base/local spec trims. The JPY 4.6 million is more likely for a higher trim or full import with more equipment or higher tax. United States. There are listings of Captur models in the US with prices like $30,000 to $38,000 depending on trim/hybrid/plug-in. For example, a Captur Techno E-Tech plug-in hybrid 160 Auto is shown at $38,373. Lower trims, non-hybrid/less equipment, are in the low 30,000s or high 20,000s. Warning caveats. Market presence. Renault is not currently a mainstream brand in everyday sales in the mainland USA. Many listings are for imports, gray market, or specialist importers. That means prices may include high shipping, customs, or compliance costs. What you see in Outages US may not reflect official MSRP or dealer price in the US. Taxes, duties, specs, prices in Japan or elsewhere often exclude local taxes, registration, and sometimes assume different spec, engine, emissions, safety features. 2026 Model Premium. As with many new model year upgrades, there is usually a price increase versus the outgoing model, especially for hybrid/PHEV variants or more tech/safety. Light bulb estimated price range for 2026 Captur. Based on what I found, I can make educated guesses for 2026 pricing in US and Japan. These are rough and will depend heavily on trim, whether hybrid or plug-in, import fees, etc. Country. Likely base/mid trim price USD equivalent. Likely top/hybrid trim price USD equivalent. Japan. 4.5 to 5.5 million Japanese yen, 30,000 to 37,000 US dollar. For high spec/hybrid/imported, could reach JPY 6 to 7 million plus 40,000 US dollars plus. USA. If officially introduced, expect base/mid trims around US dollar 30,000, 35,000. Hybrid/plug-in/premium trims could go to US dollar 40,000, 45,000 plus, possibly more with import costs or special editions. Thanks for watching. This is the Smart Machine, bringing you the smartest updates in the auto world. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting car content. See you in the next video.